Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
With Scott Swiftwater, Tony, and Chad.
And Chad. And the dogs. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's been 2 weeks. Man, seems like longer than that. We're here. Prospector Radio. The whole crew's here except Rich. First off, I want to welcome Miss Kathleen Biffle. What's going on, Kathleen?
Hello, everybody.
I barely heard you.
Can you hear me now?
Can I hear you now? Sound like a Verizon commercial. It's getting better.
Well, it's hump day.
Yes, it is.
So we're excited about that because it's a short week.
Yeah?
And found a bunch of gold this weekend.
Dad, a girl, that's the way to do it, ain't it?
Heck yeah.
Get out there and find that gold. Not sitting eating barbecue and potato salad. You was out getting some gold, wasn't you?
Yep. And it was a good time. And we, of course, carried on with the Memorial Day shenanigans.
You did.
Put a video out there.
You did.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna?
Chad worked on it today. He obviously wasn't very busy.
You gonna post
I was very busy today. I did it during my own time.
Okay, as long as you did it during your own time.
On my
and
break.
Chad.
On his break.
And after work.
Very good, and at lunchtime. Right.
Exactly.
I understand. Yes.
So there's a story behind this thing.
Okay, you want to share the story?
Getting supplies, at the grocery store for the weekend, and we just so happened to walk past the pool stuff, and we just stopped and stared at this unicorn floaty because it was like hilarious.
Of course
and
you did.
We're like $20, and we're just kind of looking at each other. We looked back at it, and just
$20?
Yeah, the best $20 ever.
Good Lord. Well, let me just say that this unicorn was 4 feet. It was a big one.
It's a big one. So we just kind of looked at each other like, yeah, we're going to do it.
Let's do it, right?
I mean, I'm 45 years old. These are the kinds of decisions that, we struggle with, right?
Well, sure. You're kidding.
We kept it first for our patrons to watch, but they've been voting to make it public. But first we're showing it. I posted the link on goldprospectorspace.com
Okay.
and in the chat room. So
Okay.
right now that's the only way you can see it is through that link
Ooh.
because it's not public yet. So we'll let our listeners take a look.
Nice. Very cool, Chad. Thanks.
I'm proud of it. It was fun.
Thank you.
I helped.
You weren't even...
You were asking me, what should I do here? What should I do this?
I asked you about the title.
No, I helped them.
You only gave me half.
You was choreographing it, Kathleen?
No, he was not.
No, I was the editor.
Not the editor. You weren't even home.
Yeah, you were texting me. I have the text to prove it.
Oh, I did. Hey, this is the rough draft. You like it?
What should I do with this?
No, I never said that.
Oh.
Don't make me go back in my phone and take a picture.
Why
Okay.
are we arguing about that?
The plot
Taking
thickens.
credit for my handiwork.
It's a team effort. Now, come on, guys. See?
Anyway, good to be here. It's been 2 weeks, so
2 weeks.
yeah, I know. I hope you're feeling better.
I'm here tonight. I'm good enough to do this now. Thank goodness. I don't think I could have went another week before we did a show. I missed
Yeah.
you guys, and I missed all the listeners. So it's like, oh man, it's been crazy.
It's great to be back.
Heck yeah! You got any news for us tonight or anything?
do.
Or you do?
Yep.
Awesome. That's cool. That's always a good thing. But still, I want to hear a little more about your little gold adventure. Did you go for the whole weekend or a 3-day?
Yeah, we ended up leaving early Saturday morning to go down because we had one of our kids was returning from a school trip that they took to Washington, D.C., so we had to stick around and wait.
Okay.
But we were all packed and ready to go so that we would just, wake up and and get down there. And of course, we beat Dennis.
Of course.
Even though he told me when I was leaving, hey, I'm halfway there, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't that I floored it. I still drove my normal speeding self.
Uh-huh.
But we got there, we set up, and then we got the dredges in the water, and we started working material and running, and time just kept going by, and I was like, where is he? And then, like, after a few more hours, I'm like, man, if he doesn't pull in an hour, I guess I'll have to leave and go give him a call where I can get reception.
Right.
Because he must have either died, car wreck, went back home, or was just being to us, lying completely about coming.
I thought he was in Virginia.
Virginia? Never know about Dennis.
You two-timing man.
Never know about Dennis, where he wind up at, right, Dan?
I know.
But in the end, he just was playing around in that he was just leaving when he texted me.
Oh.
I was going to go like 100 miles an hour to get there.
Oh, I see.
It's on him. I only went 85.
I see.
Yeah, I saw on the news they said a cop clocked someone doing 120 driving a gray Chevy truck pulling a camper and they couldn't catch him. So
the Buffalo Mobile.
Uh-huh. Roll.
We wanted to find an inflatable buffalo, but I guess that's just not as marketable as the unicorn.
Probably
truck.
not.
So,
it'd be hard to make it float.
I don't know why a unicorn
for an
so.
inflatable buffalo.
I bet you could find one.
Oh,
I bet there's
I
one
bet
there.
somebody can out there, and they need to let us know.
I bet on Amazon, they have them.
I'm gonna Google it.
Google it right now. Inflatable pool buffalo.
That would have been epic.
Oh gosh, yeah, that'd be too funny. Yeah. The unicorn's funny enough though, but
Yeah, and then it was kind of a windy day, so he had it tied up to his dredge so it wouldn't blow away.
see that.
Or get carried down with the current because the water was a little high when we got there.
You might have started a trend.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I bet we start a trend here.
I bet you do. I bet you. Now you're gonna go.
Can you imagine looking over the bank and seeing a unicorn beside dredge? I'd be like, what?
You're
the
gonna-
heck is
you're
going
gonna-
on?
That was the first thing I saw when I pulled up. I got out of the truck and I looked over the bank, and there Shad was sipping on some kind of a Fruit Loop drink on that unicorn. I got a picture of it immediately and posted it.
Well, guaranteed. You're going to go down by the creek, and there's going to be dredges, and there's going to be inflatables tied to the dredges. It's
You know what? In all honesty, you're working the dredge, you're hot,
it
you're
was
back.
relaxing.
It was a good idea.
Sit on it and relax, sip a beverage. and
It
then
felt
get back
good
to
on
work.
your back.
It looked like a really good idea. Right. You looked really comfortable. Like you said, it beats sitting on a rock. Kick back in that thing. Relax for a minute.
Oh.
I mean, genius. Genius, Shad.
Well, it was a mutual idea.
Well,
there.
genius, Shad, and Kathleen, I meant to say.
I kid you not.
He wasn't going to spend the $20.
We were debating. It was just so we both stopped on the
We
tray
probably
and
stood there
stared
for
at it.
5 minutes.
And then we both started just standing there and didn't say a word to each other, but just started laughing.
Right.
Yeah.
Dang it. And then you said, $10 each. Let's do this.
And the rest is history.
So you never know. Maybe it'll be making some appearances.
Oh, I would bet it would. I want to see. It has to.
Autograph.
Oh, it has to. That thing is it's cool. That is just too cool. It was genius idea, guys.
Dad's sister said that, hey, I think your friend is taking advantage of the buffalo or the unicorn.
And that would be Dennis.
Oh,
But one thing I did forget that usually always goes with me,
what?
baby Timmy.
Oh, you forgot him.
Got to bring baby Timmy.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. That usually I get pictures of it everywhere. I
That's
forgot.
for the Cronie Club outing.
Yeah.
Oh, that goes. I usually have that in everywhere I go. Take pictures.
Yeah, at least I would have been there then that way. You know.
I find it funny you just thought of baby Timmy when we were talking about how you molested.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
And you're like, oh yeah, baby Timmy.
No.
Take it everywhere with you. I'm gonna-
You're right, Chad. That was kind of odd, wasn't it? What in the world? How did? Yeah, let's just skip that conversation.
Anyway.
Oh, mercy. So, Kathleen, what's the essential oil of tonight?
Well, I got a couple new ones that I wanted to try out.
Really?
But the first one is cypress,
Cypress?
which is it helps with anger.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what it is, but I just went to work angry this week.
Really? Damn.
I don't know. I
So-
think it's just because I had to go back.
That's probably all it was. You know, I'm sure that's it. So, are you trying the cypress right now?
I am, and it smells wonderful.
And do you feel less
And-
angry?
I feel a little less angry, but once in a
Okay.
while, when Shad tries to hurry me along or does something in the background here, it makes me angry.
So clearly, it's not working too well.
So,
Not today.
yeah. Maybe.
What is that, Kathleen?
Why?
What is that oil I put on when I went to go use that bathroom up there and I walked through like 3 feet of weeds?
Oh,
And I had chiggers all over my ankles, and then man, it just started itching immediately. And I came back, and then I used something. I dipped it in the thing, and I wiped it on, and absolutely, I didn't itch anymore the rest of the whole weekend. I mean, like it killed them or something.
Really?
You
Yeah,
had
it was amazing.
What was it?
pure citronella that you rubbed on your arms and stuff, and then I had that peppermint stuff.
I don't know which one it was, but I tell you what, I didn't itch anymore because I thought usually, when you get the chiggers around your ankles and stuff, man,
Yeah.
you just scratching and scratching and scratching until it bleeds, and I just wiped it on, and it was done.
I have not one mosquito bite on me. I do, however, have a spider bite on my arm.
Uh-oh.
It must have been in the camper because
Uh-huh.
I woke up with this thing and it's ginormous.
Oh,
and
really?
It's starting to get better.
It is not ginormous. She is exaggerating.
It had
It's a
pus in
little
it.
bump.
It had pus in it. It was disgusting. It's about the size of a quarter.
Oh,
She's
geez.
making it sound like her whole arm's just blown way up.
It's ginormous. The size of a quarter's pretty big, though. You know, we'll give her that one. That's definitely a
That's
big one.
pretty big, yeah.
Yeah.
I call that ginormous.
So wait, you had the bug spray, the homemade bug spray on, and it didn't work on the spider.
Evidently not.
Evidently not. Evidently the spider might have liked it. You know,
I've got to add like an extra spider repellent ingredient to it.
something to deter spiders. You know,
That spider was probably saying, "Thank God somebody's back in this camper again." Let's get
maybe.
it."
Yeah, I think it was like really hungry
Could
because
be.
it just had a feast, evidently.
Mm-hmm. See, interesting.
It's real bad too.
Oh wow, man, spider bites are freaky.
They are.
You know, because I
I
don't
don't even. Ugh.
freak you out with the spider things, but yeah.
Well, they say that the average person swallows 11 spiders in their lifetime.
That's what
in
I've
their
heard. You know,
sleep.
yeah, that's what I've heard. That's kind of strange too.
Well, but they're attracted to the warm your
Right.
breath.
Yeah, of
And
course.
they come up to your face.
Yeah. Makes you want to sleep with a bug net on, don't it? Over your head.
So is everybody itching right now?
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of am. I saw Gold Loving Angel said that.
Yeah, good point. I'm scratching too.
I'm actually scratching it right now.
Oh, jeez.
It itches.
You guys are funny.
Well, Shad, throw that link up to where people can purchase this fine essential oils and that spider attractant, please.
Attractive.
I'm going to put some lavender and chamomile on it. I'll be back.
All right,
Spider
Kathleen,
attractant.
thanks for being here.
Yeah.
All right. Also joining us, we got the other half of the Bipples. We got Shad Bipple. What's happening, Shad?
Well, howdy. It's good to be back. Missed everyone.
Oh, heck yeah, brother. You know, so tell us more about the unicorn.
Well,
now that Kathleen's left the room.
Oh no, she's right here. Just putting on more oils.
Oh, darn. But that was...
Well, we had a lot of fun. It's like Kathleen said, Memorial Day weekend. Last year we had that random turkey, which wasn't even planned though.
Right, true. That was
I
pure
don't know, maybe that's why we were kind of inspired to buy this float, but it just...
Maybe.
I don't know. I'll post later on a picture of the box that we got.
Uh-huh.
And it just spoke to us. It was like, I mean.
The box is ridiculous.
Or you guys were like kids, wasn't you?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, we looked and it was like, man, $20. Is there a cheaper one? And of course, the $10 one.
That was the
like
adult in you.
And it looked like it was retarded or something.
Right.
So
that was
we went with this big, bright, beautiful unicorn. 4 foot wide.
He has a name.
What's the name?
What's the name?
I'll have to look it up. Go ahead and...
Yeah, what's the name? Find out the name. Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name. She'll look it up. But, yeah, we got it and figured, hey, we'll just have it out there around us for no reason. And
for no reason. Let's just have some fun.
Took a mind of its own.
Yeah, let's just have some fun.
Video cameras in the mix, and, well...
And there you go.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going to happen, right?
Exactly.
You don't. And looky there. I mean, I could see you guys standing in the store. The adult and you guys were saying, oh, gosh, I don't think we should spend $20 on this thing. And then the little kid in you guys came out and was like, yeah, I think we should do this. We don't need to get this bread. We really don't need milk. Let's go ahead and get the unicorn.
There's a lot of videos with the same unicorn.
I don't need to get the bread.
On YouTube.
The same unicorn is on YouTube.
It's popular.
It's obviously if it's $20, it's a popular item. And Scott said he's seen that unicorn in a couple commercials. So
yeah, they're in a Pepsi commercial.
So obviously that unicorn is in this year.
Well, and here's another funny thing. Like Kathleen was like, "Hey, we should go take a walk and look at this other spot further downstream." I looked at her. She was still cleaning up stuff, and I was like, I'm not walking. I hopped right in that and rode the current down.
Oh, see?
Of course, I had to walk back, but...
Genius!
It was a fun ride down.
I didn't find the name one, but somebody... It is made by Big Mouth Inc.
Big Mouth Inc. Did you look and see if they got the inflatable buffaloes on Amazon?
They had this one that it was more like a bull.
Okay.
Thing, and it just wasn't as funny.
Oh, the unicorn is pretty funny.
I'll keep looking.
It is. It's pretty funny. Keep looking, Kathleen.
Well, my brother was like, "What'd you guys do? Switch to Dream Mat?"
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. The unicorn.
Isn't that their mascot?
I think so.
I think he has a unicorn.
Yeah,
they do have a unicorn.
And then I remember when this was at a Cronie's Club, this was a Gold Prospector Space outing a couple years back at Alabama. And for whatever reason, we gave Caleb a nickname, My Little Pony or something.
You did,
I don't remember why now.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
I don't remember why either.
So I don't know. This could be a Gold Prospector Space mascot.
A big old unicorn.
And we will give away a gram of gold to whoever get a tattoo of the unicorn.
Oh.
Swiftwater, you don't count. You already have one, so sorry.
Right.
Oh, my God. I think it's cool, though. I think it was a great idea, you guys doing that.
The box that it came in is funny.
I hope all the listeners have clicked the link in the chat room and watched it, or at least pulled it up and they can watch it later after the show. But watch it, check it out. It's funny. It really is. You got to see it. It's just more shenanigans from the Wandering Buffaloes, and even old Dennis was in there. So
well, yeah,
be sure and
check
it
out.
It
was a fun weekend. It was a good time hanging out with Dennis, Paula, and
Marley.
Marley came. It was just fun to be out there. I mean, we had 2 full solid days of dredging. From wake up until it was evening time to cook some dinner before it got too dark.
Nice.
So yeah, we found some good gold and
I'm glad.
enjoyed ourselves. It was a good time out, and even though it rained and lightninged a little bit on the last day, we were out there. It was just a short rain delay.
Right.
We went back in once the lightning part passed. So
I'm glad. I'm glad you guys got to go and had a good time. Really.
We didn't really go in. We stood under a tree.
Sure.
I don't think that was pretty
I don't
safe.
think you're supposed to stand under trees during
I
lightning.
was actually laying it on the unicorn with the beer in my dredge hole.
Why'd
While
you-
Catherine stood under a tree yelling at me to get under the tree. I'm like, I'm fine here.
I told him to get out of the water.
And she's standing under a tall tree.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good right here.
I think, yeah. I think Shad might have been safer, Kathleen, of the
I
two.
told you.
Honestly.
Probably.
You're not supposed to stand under tall trees. Or any trees, period. You
Dennis hightailed it out of there.
Did you?
Yeah, he's hiding in his camper. Or our
He was
tent.
hiding.
He ran away.
Dennis don't like lightning. It scares him.
No, I don't. When that lightning, and I mean, thunder is one thing, but man, when that lightning was like right above us, I was out of the water.
It was pretty close. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Right. See, like Dwight said, the unicorn will protect him.
Exactly.
The
Magical
power of the
creature.
unicorn.
Ground yourself like touching rubber, right?
And I was sitting on it.
Yeah, so he was probably pretty safe.
I think that's plastic you were floating on, not rubber.
Isn't
Same
it?
thing.
Isn't it a
Tomatoes.
plasticized rubber? Yeah, tomatoes.
Like you have a melted unicorn around your
Awesome. Well, Shad, thank you for being here. You got your birthdays and your precious metal prices?
I sure do, and we'll jump right into the metal prices
All
here.
right.
Gold didn't do a thing; it stayed flat at 1,280. Silver is up 6 cents to $14.41.
Oh.
Platinum that fell $6 to $794.
Uh-huh.
Palladium's up $10 to $1,350. And rhodium fell $20 to $2,820. So nothing really too impressive about our metal prices right now.
Not really.
I don't know offhand if Kathleen has a story.
No.
No, but I guess there is with some concerns, and this may actually be good here in the near future for gold prices.
What were you going to say?
About China.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
I
asked.
do have something.
Okay.
interesting to
Okay,
talk
yeah,
about.
this isn't that, but it's with the tariffs and stuff. And here's another thing. I mean, like in the past, we're dependent on foreign oil. Now we're producing and refining a lot of our own oil now. But we are still heavily dependent on foreign minerals from precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, rhodium, you name it, nickel, cobalt. And a lot of it, guess what, comes from China.
Okay.
So now they're starting to threaten withholding their supplies or making it extremely expensive, which, as we know, everything made has minerals in it that are mined from the ground.
Right.
So just another reason why we need to be dependent and utilize our own natural resources and support AMRA.
Sure. You're right. Agreed. Very
So,
cool.
and speaking of AMRA, real quick before we go to birthdays,
Okay.
this Sunday, Shannon Poe will be our special guest calling in
Nice.
from AMRA.
Okay.
So get ready for that. We were trying to get him in tonight. I know Swiftwater was lining him up for like 2 weeks ago to get him. However, he got detained with, he's working on getting permits and stuff for events and protests that they're doing out in California. And he wasn't sure he would be able to make it tonight, and he wanted, to make sure he could be here with us. So he said, let's just do it Sunday.
Cool.
And put it. So we hope everyone can join us there too.
Awesome. All right. Cool, brother. So is Dennis singing for you tonight?
I always am.
You always am. Always. Well, are
Always
you
am.
ready?
I'm ready.
Well, take it away, Dennis.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Oh, Dennis. Amazing.
I bet
Was everybody looking at the screen waiting for the dance?
Yes, I
Yes.
was.
I didn't want to admit it, but yes. It's like, okay, Dennis.
See, they like it.
Secretly, we
I
like
didn't
it.
look.
All right, well, it is May 29th. We have a handful of birthdays tonight. We have Daryl Adams, Derek Sweet, Doug Kidd, Howard I. Dorn Sr., Kevin Bennett, Kevin Puckett, Larry St. Clair, Lane Bess, Mike Cole, NC Claymaker, Scott Nikoka, John Mahoney, and We Hint. And then tomorrow's birthdays, we do have Dave Florek, Deanna, Gold Pater Reviews, Janet, Rich Bond, Sandy Watson, Tendrum Gold, and Sea Slug. So happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday, everybody. Very cool.
Sea slug?
Sea Slug. Who you highlighting?
Now I'm tempted to go to
Sea
Sea Slug,
Slug.
but no, I already picked somebody.
Okay.
Real quick, we'll look at Derek Sweet. He's also known as Sweet Prospecting
Oh.
and Mining.
All right.
He's a 37-year-old male from White Cloud, Michigan in the United States.
Cool.
Pretty cool there.
Mhm.
He enjoys placer gold and mineral prospecting. He belongs to the Cronies Club.
Sweetness.
How did he find it? Well, it was a sweet whisper from Dennis Dayton on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
And he enjoys using gold pan stream sluices and his trusty high banker.
Nice. Very nice.
So yeah, he's been a member since just last year, October 7th, 2018.
Yeah, right. Yep.
All right.
So, very
Oh,
cool.
happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, everybody, and a special happy birthday to
Happy day.
Sweet Prospecting.
I'm still kind of curious on Sea Slug.
I know, right?
Sea Slug is from Decatur, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
He metal detects. He doesn't belong to any clubs, and he's been a member of the site since 2014, and that's all I know about him.
I would figure somebody with the name of Sea Slug would be a lot more detailed than that.
I know. Very vague.
The sea slugs are elusive.
Yes, they are. They're very elusive. Awesome, Shad. Well, thank you, brother. And thank you for being here, and thanks for that cool video, too, man. You guys, awesome. All right, also joining us tonight, we got our West Coast connection. He's out there in Oregon somewhere, Mr. Scott Swiftwater. Tony, what's happening, Scotty boy?
Oh man, we were still trying to move some stuff, trying to get some gold off the beach.
And?
Not doing too bad. You know, I'm in Gold Beach in of course, the Indian Creek campground, like I said there a couple weeks ago when we were on.
Right.
We had a little hassle because of your little thing going on, and I'm glad you got that done. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
But yeah, it's just like I said, go down, and it's kind of all right. I mean, it's not really. It's kind of. I mean, it's almost slow.
Oh, really?
I mean, you walk. Yeah, you kind of walk. You walk down to a little spot where you're digging, and it's probably about 20, maybe 25 yards away from where your equipment's set or your sluice box is set up. Because there's a natural drainage that comes out from underneath the road, and I've been using that because you're not allowed here in Oregon any kind of motors or anything like that. Now it does say that I read on their website that you can do a recirculator as long as you're up in the grass area, like the high water marks of the ocean, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And I talked to a couple of people down there, like, no, they don't let you do that neither. I'm like, it's written in black and white on their website. So how can I be wrong?
Right.
So you can't even recirculate. You can't run a normal high banker back into the ocean.
No. But like I said, you can't take, like I went down there and put the pump in the water and ran it off the battery. That would be considered legal.
Okay.
But if you had it up out of the grass areas where you had to carry the buckets up, they're not going to make it easy on you.
And you can't
And then
use a gas-powered motor, but yet people are on boats, oil tankers,
Jet
all
skis.
sailing through there, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
don't
I'm
know.
getting at
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Stupid they are out there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I do like it though. I mean, you're digging. Amazingly enough, I thought it'd be just, be cool. Just, it's just sand. No, false. I'm still moving rocks, probably about a little bit, bigger than soft, beach balls and stuff like,
right.
regular sized rocks like I was.
Right.
I'm like, I thought I got out of this, but no. If you go through the sands here and the beaches, you'll find that rock zone, and the rock zone's what has the gold. And then I did a little, inspection here lately because Ben had to take off, and that kind of stunk because we weren't not catching it. We weren't getting enough gold at the first of the week to warrant him not going to work for his Arizona trip. He goes back down in Arizona in October,
right,
for our gold season down there. But he took off, and then I did some more testing, like I said. And it seems like the deeper that you get, and you can only get so deep because once you're below the water table, your hole fills in with water, and you're over your boots. But the deeper you get, it seems like it gets a little bit better in the gold, and there is like a clay layer in the beach. It's like battleship gray. And that's what I like to get that stuff out, and you just it's kind of like clay, but it doesn't break up like clay. It's like clay sand.
right.
So when you break it, it actually breaks instead of like Play-Doh. But I found, if I'm talking, you could do anything from 50 to 60 colors per pan here on this beach. So I mean, it's just in how long you want to stay down there and work it, how much you're going to get out of the day.
Now, did you bring your metal detector down there with you, Scott?
Yeah. Like I said, I've got everything. I did bring the metal detector down, and I thought about going out on the beaches,
Maybe
but
you
I
should.
I've seen one or two places where I'm thinking, maybe it's been a place where people's lost stuff. But you got to think we're just coming out of the winter months. There's not a lot of swimmers, so
Shipwrecks.
to go down there and metal detect now, you probably wouldn't find anything because the storms churn the sand up really good.
Right, but that's kind of, for old shipwrecks that could wash stuff up on shore. You know what I mean? Oregon, wasn't there a lot of shipwrecks up along there back in the days? So, I don't know. I'd be checking it out. You got to do a little bit while you're there.
If I found a shipwreck, nobody'd be hearing about it.
I'd be swinging that detector a little bit. You never knew what you'll find.
Yeah, you always you always go down and try to find rings and stuff. But like I said, through the winter storms and stuff, this fan, it's probably switched anywhere from it could be anywhere from 4 to 6 feet. It's changed. So I don't know. It just almost to me right now be a waste of my time. Now,
right.
If I was here if I was passing through here just going like home, and it was actually in the fall where we've had it all summer, then I'd probably stop at some of the hot spots. You see a lot of people just pulling off the road and going down to the beach because people flip rings and stuff like that all the time. And the summer months, I don't reckon they get quite the storms. I don't reckon on this side of the side of the United States that they do on the other. So I mean, it'd be cool to try.
You never know.
But
I mean,
I just gotta keep moving sand.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Give you a break from moving sand for a couple hours. Just give it a shot. You might find a big old doubloon or something.
Man, that would be pretty cool. What is just one freak coin out of nowhere?
Yeah, just it got pushed in by the tides, and there it is. Waiting on Scott to find it.
Sure enough.
You never know. Out there in that
It'd
area.
be exciting.
Just don't know.
I found out when we was talking about Agate Beach. Well, I found out Agate Beach is further away than what that lady let on. She was talking about some other beach.
Yeah, you're all by yourself now. Why don't you just wander up there?
Well, wander up
I
there.
would do.
Wander, Scott. Wander.
You gotta wander. When are you gonna be there again?
I don't know.
Maybe never.
Exactly.
Right,
Now's
maybe
your
never.
chance, man.
Oh yeah, you could wander up that way and prospect up there too, can't you?
I mean, it's not like you don't have a camper that you could just pitch somewhere and spend the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it, but it's just, I don't know. I'm just weird like that. Like, you know what? You guys, believe it or not, I still haven't seen the Grand Canyon, and I probably drove by it.
What?
What?
Yeah, I've never seen the Grand Canyon, because I want to go to point A to point B. Let's go.
You
I don't
like to wander.
you live in Arizona. How have you not seen the Grand Canyon?
Hey,
I never went up there.
I got a question, Scott.
Yeah.
I want to know something, Scott. When you get dirty, do you clean it with OxyClean, or
You might have to say it again,
is it
Dennis.
like a white tent?
Oh, wait, there you go. You was breaking
Now,
up.
what'd you say?
Say it again, Dennis.
you pitch your tent, you know, if it gets dirty, do you, like, wash it in OxyClean?
I don't think that's a safe move on tent. No, you throw that away.
Ow. How's the shirts holding up, Scott?
Just check. I didn't know.
Just fine.
Are they? They all bright and white?
Yeah, I had to actually bleach them this weekend myself, so they
Oh,
came up pretty
man.
good. I can't be letting people down, you know, by having bad shirts on.
No, you
camera,
can't. No,
And I'm gonna shoot a video down on the beach, but since I've been here, it's what they call breezy, and in Arizona, it's what we call windy.
Yes.
It's real hard because I don't carry microphones or anything, and
Oh, yeah.
or the wire thing. It's just you pretty much just have to hear me talk. So, but I'm going to do something on the Oregon beach mining. I think it's a real cool thing,
Oh,
and I wish I could have made it up to Washington, but the gas prices are just so high. So, like I said, when I leave here, I probably want to just mosey that way towards Idaho. You know, I just don't want to get too far out of wrap on costs being up in here. So.
Right.
Unless I just start finding a lot of gold, and it's going to change everything.
Right, but yeah.
Did your
what it would
snorkel come in?
Oh, yeah. Did it?
I guess it is. She hasn't said anything about it showing up or anything, and I don't know.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I ordered it, and it says it was shipped, but I
Okay.
haven't had a confirmation of it being delivered. So.
Oh, dang. I figured you got it by now. The old squircle.
No.
Nope. Strange.
No. You know what? And there's another company that. Where are they from? Anyway, they call it something else. It's the same dang thing. But it's another. I just seen the advertisement 2 days ago on a post. I'm like, what the heck is this called? And it wasn't the squircle. They called it something else, but it was the same exact thing with the pump. Just had a different name painted on the side of it.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm like,
that company has like 5 different names for it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they just keep throwing them Facebook ads on there. Sell more and more of them, right? Dang. I don't know. But Scott, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everything is going okay for you. You know?
Oh, and by the way, last time we were on the air, I forgot to tell everybody that old Jack Schaefer from Black Canyon City Campground actually gave me 2 Trump hats for donation to give away on the radio show. So tonight we might pick a name, and if you don't want the hat, just say you don't want it, and we'll redraw another name.
Okay. All right. That'll work.
Yeah, I have a lot of people that always say they can't never find them, and they always want them. And I'm like, well, heck, I got 2 of them that we donated, so I might as well, you know.
Might as well. Right? Heck yeah. Pretty cool, Scott. Well, thank you, brother. All right, we'll get back to you here shortly. All right, joining it now, excuse me, last but not least, the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Dennis Dayton. What's happening, Dennis?
Not a whole lot.
Not
Just
a whole lot.
little bit sore from the weekend, but I tell you what, I had a blast.
Well, see, that's cool. So it's worth it to be a little sore.
It was fun, and found a lot of gold too.
Did you get your dredge running?
Did really good with. Yeah, got to put the carburetor on it, and I put it in there and threw the old the dredge dream mat in it, and man, it just worked great.
So the carburetor fixed the problem.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It was like 2 pulls and it started.
Oh, nice. See,
It worked great.
very good.
Yep.
That's
it
good.
worked
to know.
really good, and
See,
the food was good. Kathleen did a great job, especially on the last day. She did all the cooking.
oh, really?
Had bacon and eggs with cheese, and oh man, it was great.
Dude, I cracked
It
all
was
the-
really good. I had fun though.
Dad cracked the eggs and Paula cooked.
Yeah, and Chad cracked the eggs.
And she had helped. See?
I did. That was like
And-
a lot.
See how he tries to steal my thunder too?
Uh-huh.
I'm saying she made me crack the egg.
Yeah.
So you ate good, you had fun, you found some gold, you got to play with the unicorn. And Dennis, you had a good time.
Oh, that was funny.
He didn't ask permission though. to play
That
with
unicorn.
He
was,
did. It didn't look like he asked permission
You.
to
No,
play
he
with
didn't.
it.
He just Yeah, against its will.
That's obviously what it looked like.
And I got in that thing and I couldn't get out of it.
Oh, is that what it was?
It was crazy.
You were stuck trying to get out? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you clarified that. For
Well,
me.
no, I wasn't stuck. I just couldn't get out of the thing.
We actually
You
have.
know,
that
it was
camera
crazy.
Oh, mercy. It looked
Oh
like a
no,
good
you got
time.
that too?
We won't post that.
Oh, that's for their private stuff.
Oh, I bet Chad will.
That's going to be in
But
the.
yeah, it was
censor.
fun.
Well, good. You got some gold, and you got to hang out, and you had a good time. See, so now you're just resting,
Yeah.
taking it easy.
Oh yeah,
See, so when's your next?
Yeah, it was, and you know, and Chad, Kathleen, Corey, me, Paula, and the dog, and it was funny too because and I will verify with Chad. I said, hey, I'm already on the road. Where you guys at? I said, oh, I'm halfway there, and right as I was pulling out of the driveway, and as soon as I got the phone, I looked at Paula. I said, oh, this is gonna be great. He's gonna put the pedal down and say, we gotta hurry up and get there.
That's so wrong. Tried to get Shed a ticket just so you could
It
laugh.
was fun.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know,
it is.
relaxing at night at the campfire. And,
Sure.
And but I tell you what, though,
What?
we get back from having a really good weekend, and man, wouldn't you know it, the social drama club started up all over again. I was like, oh my gosh! And I'm not going to get into details, but let me tell you something. Oh,
It's just tradition.
It is obviously.
It-
Yeah.
it must be.
It-
It's unbelievable.
can be.
I mean,
It's about the same time every year.
adults.
You know,
Um,
you makes you wonder.
exactly.
Makes
You
you
know,
wonder
It's
sometimes.
just unbelievable.
Yeah, it is unbelievable. You
I
know,
wonder if they'll see the unicorn
Hey.
video.
oh, I'm sure somebody will see it. You know.
But I got a couple videos already uploaded, and I'm getting better at it because I'm learning the editing part. So I've been playing around with it on my videos and editing stuff and trying to figure out certain things on it. But
Is that what you're?
it's getting there slowly but surely.
Are you doing
So-
that right now? Yes,
Doing what?
editing and playing around with videos. Because your microphone's breaking off.
Yeah, I mean, not actually right now. Is it?
Yeah, it's like you're getting
No,
that
I'm
robot.
not on the internet.
You're getting that robot sound thing. Here, see?
Uh-oh.
Well, you can't
Well, no,
hear.
I'm not on the internet or nothing.
Are you using your regular microphone? The snowball?
Yeah, I got the snowball going and everything.
Huh. Yeah, it was robotic-y sounding. You know? I figured you were
Wow.
uploading or something and it was eating up your bandwidth.
No,
And, okay, cool.
no, I'm not on the internet at all. I just, but yeah, I've been playing around with the editing stuff and
Nice.
having fun.
Well, see, that's how you learn. Just play around. And
I'm excited.
you're doing it with the computer
Yeah.
now, not your phone, right? You're editing?
No, I actually doing it with I do the videos. I use Video Shop. It's called Video, and I've been doing it with my phone.
Oh, so you do all the editing with your phone, too?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I would think there'd be more available and easier for you on the computer, I would think. You know, bigger buttons, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm at work and
Oh, okay.
I do that on my break and on my lunches.
Right, sure.
And same thing Dad does, you know.
Yeah, that's
when
the
I
only
have
time. That's the only time we ever do this stuff is on our
So-
breaks and on our
Yeah.
lunch. Yeah, because
Yeah, break, lunches, stuff like that. Yeah.
Of course. I mean, I understand. I miss you. Yeah, silly. I'm glad you went. How much gold did you find? You want to tell me?
I got it on video. I mean, I showed the gold. I don't know. I didn't weigh it, so, but I was, you know, we did really good. We got some pretty good gold.
Nice.
You know, we're
You
all
said
professional. And
you said Corey went too.
yeah.
How'd he do?
Yeah, he really didn't. I mean, he was just there.
Oh, okay.
You know, I had my dredge. The wife had her dredge, the little backpack I got for her, and you know, Corey was there, and he was more or less pretty much my cameraman. So.
Oh, gotcha.
But.
Now, did Paula dredge with hers?
Yeah, she did a little bit.
Okay. How's she doing? She enjoying it?
She did a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it got kind of hot though, so.
Well, yeah, it was.
I think going through the change. She's going through the change, and she gets hot a lot, so she took a lot of breaks.
Gotcha.
Dennis! That's private.
You know.
Obviously, it ain't Kathleen.
Well,
Heck, man.
Trouble.
yeah, it gets hot spells.
Oh, Lordy.
But, yeah, I don't like it is.
No, that's cool. I'm glad she went, and like I said, I'm glad you guys had a great time. And
Yeah.
it's good to have you all back here tonight and
Oh,
be doing the show. And Dennis, thank you as always, my friend, for being here. Okay, and I'm sure you'll be chiming in.
I want to know how's Tim doing.
Tim's doing okay. I'm here.
Surgery?
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, surgery, and then moving all week, all Memorial Weekend. That's what we did, was moved. You know, I just kind of coordinated and got everything finally moved, and went yesterday and cleaned.
So it's all done?
It's almost all done. The only thing left is my stepson's motorcycle's in the garage. He's got to get that out, and I'll turn over the keys Saturday, and done. Done. Officially out of Ashland. I filled a 10x10 storage unit with my crap. I don't know how I had so much crap. You know? It's like, where does this stuff come from? How did I have so much junk? But it's all good
amazing.
stuff.
It's amazing how much you can get.
Dude, I gave away my roll-in toolbox. I took the tools out, of course, and gave the toolbox to a neighbor across the street. Gave away a fold-in picnic table to the neighbor next door. You know, I just was like, if you want something, take it, please. Get it out of here. You know, it's one less thing we got to deal with, and you know, so at least it's all done.
All right.
You know, it's done. Done. So that's kind of nice. Now I could start
Good.
getting focused on things again, you know, and healing and all that good stuff. But I thank you for asking, my friend.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I go back to the surgeon tomorrow for first follow-up after surgery, and so he can look and see how everything is, and I get to drive to Columbus for that.
Yeah, and then get old therapy started. Yeah, you're gonna get to do the old therapy. That's gonna be painful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Stretch it out.
Yeah, I'll stretch it out. All right. I don't know about that.
But I know before we go to any breaks or anything like that, just want to remind everybody, and I don't know who's for the patron site, but I wanted to invite everyone that's not a patron to come check it out. Come check out our patron site, and
maybe Shad or Jaron will post a link.
Become part of the family.
Or Shad just posted it. Thank you, Shad. Appreciate it.
It's really come check it out. You know,
Thank you, Jaron.
Cool monthly giveaways, and
we never decided.
And you can see what it's all about.
Yeah, and we had a Cronie Club giveaway coming up. We're going to do that Sunday. It was supposed to have been last Sunday, but since we didn't do a show, so we'll do that this Sunday. And I ordered some Cronie Club hats if anybody's interested. These ones are different. They're going to be black with black thread for the Cronie Club logo. I like them. I think they look sharp. They look more dressy. So if anybody's interested in them, let me know. And I just stopped and ordered them today, actually. So that is taken care of. And Dennis, thank you. Here. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. So let's take a quick commercial break excuse. It takes me a minute, guys. Sorry. From our good friends over at AMRA. What's that? It's hard to do it with this arm. All
I
right.
said use the other arm.
I am, and that's why it's so hard. All right. We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. The sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
All right, everybody. May 29th, 2019. And last show in May 2019, right? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you believe it? Gosh.
No. Sorry.
Flying.
June. Right
Well,
here.
I'll start off with a story in Florida. This is
Florida.
on Siesta Key.
Okay.
Which is a scenic barrier island off of Sarasota, and located in Southwest Florida. Sean Rauch, he's a machinist in Sarasota. He went to the beach with his metal detector. So he was finding items, and he found a silver necklace with a pendant at the end of it, and it said "Mom" on it.
Mm-hmm.
And inside of the pendant, it was actually a small amount of a person's ashes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he told the Tampa Bay television station WFTS that he found it he was in neck-deep water, and it was located in front of the lifeguard tower on the beach. He went to social media in hopes of trying to find who owned the necklace, because it's more than likely their mother.
Mm-hmm.
So he shared it on his Facebook page on Monday, and it's been floating around out there. So if you're listening and you're the owner of a necklace like this, you can contact him on his Facebook page. His name is Sean, SHAWN, Rauch. I think it's RAUCH, but
Okay.
interesting find.
Pretty cool, yeah. Hopefully he finds
No
the
doubt.
owner.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? How do you find out there was ashes? I mean, if he opened it, didn't the ashes just go and blow away?
I have no idea. Maybe you can see them? I don't know.
Right, maybe.
Because I guess on the outside of it said "Mom," so I don't know.
Right.
That was. It was probably specially made. Who knows?
Probably.
I've never seen anything like it.
Pretty cool.
All right, so I'm gonna go over to global news. We didn't have a lot going on in stateside, but for global news, we'll start off with the story in Australia.
Okay.
There is a fluffy pink fungus that likes to attach itself to gold, and it's been found in Western Australia. Researchers believe that this fungus is an indicator of gold deposits, and they're hoping that this discovery will help miners narrow down on where to dig. Scientists in Australia have found a fungus that can actually bond with gold particles, and it releases a chemical called superoxide, and that dissolves in gold in the soil.
Mm-hmm.
It is then you're able to mix this dissolved metal with another chemical to turn it back into solid gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how that works exactly, but they believe that this discovery could be a new way to mine for gold. The fungi, the fungi or fungi, I don't know, could be used as markers that would indicate the presence of gold, and like I said earlier, to help them narrow down where to search and do maybe some exploratory drilling for the larger companies.
Sure. Hey, as long as it don't hurt the gold.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if it covers a gold, though, like where you can't tell it's there.
Well, it's fluffy and pink. I guess it turns fluffy and pink. I don't know.
That's just weird. Why
Like
would
a unicorn.
I don't.
Yeah, why would
I don't
a
think people like
fungus-
us is going to get it out.
Yeah, why would a fungus attack gold, though? I wonder. And
It's really attracted to it.
and only gold. Strange.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Gold.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I hate getting pink fluffy viruses.
Man, you know what? We got enough to fight with without having to fight a mold that eats the gold up now.
A pink fluffy virus to beat it all. Strange.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, goodness. Visions of unicorns were just floating through my head.
Yeah.
All right. So also down under, experienced amateur detectorists in Australia discovered a monster gold nugget worth an estimated $69,000.
Ooh.
So big surprise there, Australia. They're just kicking around gold nuggets like they're rocks.
I mean, is that even news anymore?
I know. I was just like, oh, really? Another big old nugget?
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, it's like, boring, right? We don't even...
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, the nugget weighed 3 pounds, though.
Oh,
and
God.
he found it using his metal detector in Kalgoorlie,
And
Western Australia.
always seems like where it's at. Yep.
Yep.
Same.
And he found it about 18 inches below some salt bush flats, which I'm not sure what a salt bush flat is.
I don't know.
That's how he found it.
It's a bush made of salt.
And it's flat.
And flat.
And how can... I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Lots of metal detecting in treasure finder stories today. In England, 2 young magnet fishers. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Heck
It's
yeah.
kind of neat, isn't it?
Mhm.
You just get this big, powerful magnet and throw it out and see what comes up, I
think it's
guess.
cool.
But anyway, this happened in a Pinehurst stream in England.
Mhm.
They ended up reuniting a lost locket to their owners. And I guess these boys, they're only like 10 and 7. And their father got them this magnet, in the hopes that they would try it out. And they absolutely love it. And evidently they found like 2 safes.
What?
Isn't that-
Wow.
Yeah. And this locket, when they gave it to the lady, she gave him a little reward, and she basically said that, sorry, it got into the creek because of a robbery. They got robbed,
Oh, wow.
somehow, and it ended up in the creek. So she was really, really happy to find that locket because it was one of a kind.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's crazy.
That was a
I
cute
think
little
it's
story.
time we invest in some magnets.
Did the safe have anything in it?
The locket?
No, the safe.
No, this one didn't have any ashes in it. It was just a gold locket.
That's still cool, you know?
I think it was gold. I'm not sure.
That
But
is
anyway,
cool.
they got it with a magnet, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I gotta
that's
try
cool.
that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna try that.
I just said I think we should all get some big old magnets and start doing some magnet fishing.
You can actually go. There's websites on magnet fishing. You can actually go on there, and they're 1,000-pound magnets, they say, and they got like a big screw eye out the top. You tie a rope to. But man, can you imagine getting a bracelet or a necklace stuck to that thing and then trying to get it back off? Holy mackerel!
Well, how did this 10-year-old and 7-year-old pick up 1,000 pounds?
I don't know.
They
Well,
call them that. I'm not saying it's actually a 1,000-pound magnet, but I mean I know that they'll pull in bicycles and stuff like that pretty easy.
Oh, sure.
Huh. Well, they say like some people in Europe are finding like mines and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cool. I wouldn't want to find
That
a
wouldn't
mine,
be cool
But,
at
no,
all.
but some saves or
Well, that's awesome,
Oh,
man.
geez.
As long as it ain't go boom,
right.
that'd
Yeah.
be worth.
Well,
Well, yeah,
they would still be good though.
It'd be worth some money.
it would be.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to Shad,
All
who will
right.
do the local events of interest.
All right.
Thank you, Kathleen. I've been a little distracted. I had to put the unicorn picture of the unicorn packaging
Check it out; it's hilarious.
on my page on Gold Prospector Space. I don't know if it's going to show up on the main page when I did it that way, but you'll have to go to my profile, I guess, page on Gold Prospector Space. But first, let's take a quick look on the site and see what upcoming outings we have. June 8th through the 9th, we have the LDMA Athens Camp up in Michigan. That starts at 9 a.m. on the 8th and goes all the way until 6 p.m. on the 9th. Also on the 8th and 9th of June, we have the Buckeye GPA Chapters Faucet dig going on, primarily around metal detecting, but there'll be tons of meetings and prizes, raffles, food trucks, common digs. Creek will be open for dredging, dowsing contests, metal detecting hunts, daytime and nighttime. So check that one out.
Okay.
And then on July 20th, go to John's Place for a good time, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. That is up in West Branch, Michigan, part of the Michigan GPAA chapter.
Okay.
So pretty cool there.
Uh-huh.
So those are the most recent ones coming up that are on the site. Now we'll get into your local events of interest. The first one is on the East Coast in North Carolina. We talked about it. It is actually going on this weekend on May 31st through June 1st at the North Carolina Gold Festival in Marion, North Carolina. And this will be located at the North Carolina Gold Foundation property on Polly Spout Road. Fun for the whole family, education on gold mining, gold panning, treasure hunting, demonstrations of gold panning, gold mining equipment demonstration, and of course, a lot to eat and be entertained. Activities also include gold mine trails and children's games. This is a free event. So what's a gold mine trail?
I don't know. Is it a trail that leads to gold mines?
I don't know. One has to wonder, so go check it out.
I would like to know. What's a gold mine
All
trail?
right. Oh, look at this. This one is in Republic, Washington. Swiftwater. This could be one you could travel to since you're close. It's Prospectors Days on June 7th through the 9th. And this is brought to you by the Republic Chamber of Commerce. 62 years of tradition. And this is why you want to go, Swifty. Just wait. There'll be the Can Girls, who will welcome you to the 62nd Annual Prospectors Days. It's a fun-filled weekend that celebrates the town's heritage. Prospectors Days is the perfect reason to take a rockin' road trip to Republic, just 2.5 hours northwest of Spokane. There you go, man. You got so many reasons to go now.
Above Spokane?
It's one of the oldest gold mining towns in Washington. The original name was Eureka Gulch.
I heard of that.
Sounds familiar.
That's a big one there for you. But there's activities for everyone. The whole family can pan for gold, and real gold too, not fake stuff.
Real stuff.
You can register your team for the 3-on-3 basketball tournament. You may want to sit that one out, Swifty. But if you're feeling feisty, strap on those racing boots and lace up for the 41st annual 10K Gold Rush Run.
Oh, wow.
A challenging road race that starts and finishes downhill. That's kind of cool. It's all downhill. It winds through spectacular scenery. If not, line up and watch the parade and enjoy the high noon shootout that precedes it. Take part in the Friday night talent show. Beard contest. There you go, man. And a street dance. And see the thrills and spills of soapbox derby racing. That sounds like a happening weekend
It
up
does.
there.
A week. I think it goes on a week.
I mean, a downhill race.
I wouldn't win a beard contest anyway because I shaved it off.
But it's a downhill race. I mean, that's a heck of a race if you're running downhill.
Well, and it's not a beard, facial beard. It's BEER apostrophe D. So that's a drink beer.
Oh.
You got pound up boys, man. Get your your Keystone Lights you've been drinking, Swifty, and get out there.
Oh, okay. So you're
I drink
light.
natural. I like natural light, not Keystone.
Hey, now you had a canned pyramid of Keystone, dude.
We tried prickly pear cactus Mick Ultra.
It was actually
What?
It was good. That's the flavor.
Wow.
Really? Prickly pear, Kathleen?
I've never heard of it.
Pear cactus
I'll be darned. In a beer.
in a beer.
So now if we only had that prickly pear salsa.
I do have that.
That's prickly pear overload, Shad.
I know, man. Going crazy. But let's continue down to Allegheny, California for the first annual Pocket Load Gold Symposium. June 15th through the 16th. This will be at the Underground Mining Museum, Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. $2 admission, which includes admission to the annual Miners Week Gold Show. The first annual Pocket Load Gold Symposium offers expert speakers and authors who will share their knowledge of Search Strategies by Tom Boemker, How Pockets Are Formed, Evaluating Inactive Pocket Gold Prospects, Geologic host rock and settings, Finding Rich Pockets at the Oriental Mine, presented by Dr. Alan Coveney, plus daily presentations on how to get started panning and sluicing, finding gold with a detector, pan testing gold ore, the in and outs of staking mining claims, presented by Alan Chenworth, and places to pan recreationally in the Yuba River area, and more. You can see listing or visit undergroundgold.com for details of events, vendors, and underground mining tour. Pre-registration is required for that. For questions, details about the Gold Symposium, you can contact Tom Boemker by email or website. They are also soliciting for additional speakers on gold mining topics. There you go, Swifty. Go that way then.
Where's this at?
The Allegheny, California.
Man, it sounds like that'd be a pretty informational thing to stop by, actually.
Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting topics going on there. Learn some geology and other things you don't really think about, and understand how things are formed, and that could aid you in your search. I mean, it sounds really interesting.
Really does. That's a good one.
Whatever. All right, moving to Breckenridge, Colorado, June 14th through the 16th. Swifty, this is the Gold Panning Championship. Gold Prospects of Colorado coming back to Breckenridge to take over the Blue River Plaza for 3 days of historical fun. So come learn how to pan for gold and watch the 2019 Gold Panning Championships unfold on Main Street. Everyone is invited to learn the basics of gold panning, and all necessary tools will be provided. This event is free and open to the public.
Nice.
All right, going down now to the last one we have, June 22nd through the 24th, downtown Cripple Creek, Colorado. It's the Donkey Derby Day.
Donkey Derby.
Donkey is over. No, we still got time to plan this trip. It's been going on for 87 years. People from all over the world descend on downtown, drawn by a chance to watch a race inspired by the town's resident donkey herd. This donkey herd is believed to be distant relatives of the original donkeys from the town's gold rush days. Enjoy games, live entertainment, heritage competitions, and other fun family activities that will make your visit one to remember. And this event is free. So you got some options, Swiftwater. You can either go see some can-can girls, go to a museum, or ride a donkey.
When was the donkey days? What was the date of that again?
June 22nd through the 24th.
I'll be busy with dinner.
Yeah, a few weeks there. You can head on over. I mean, you have good odds. You're a small person, so you're kind of like
yeah.
So you should have an advantage over most grown adults.
He's a donkey jockey.
You're a donkey jockey. So hop up there and pick yourself out a good ass to ride. So there you go.
I don't reckon I'm that short, but whatever.
I think that'd be the thing to do.
Well, I mean, you're shorter than Dennis, but back to you, Kathleen, for your fun.
Right.
Okay.
Fun facts.
I have a fun fact tonight that's kind of, fun.
Okay.
This one is it was actually announced in a news story, and I thought that it would be more of a cool fun fact, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like to stay where there's some, dark history with ghosts, I do.
Right.
You may enjoy this opening of the self-proclaimed horror hotel. It just reopened in Victor, Colorado. It's called the Black Monarch Hotel. It is a historic property termed boutique hotel that serves as a casino, saloon, and brothel called the Monarch in the bustling gold mining town during the gold rush. In fact, it was actually built on the grounds of a former gold rush brothel and casino, which following a fire in 1899, and they say it is haunted.
Oh, there you go.
Victor, Colorado was once the site of the second largest gold mining district in the U.S., with nearly 18,000 residents living there in 1899, and now it's a ghost town. The hotel itself isn't very big. The Black Monarch Hotel currently has 4 rooms, and each one is named after a historic figure. Some of them are serial killers. The most popular room is the Nikola Tesla room. And you guys know that Tesla was an electrical engineer who is rumored to have wired the building that the Black Monarch now resides in.
Oh, okay.
Its popularity also might have something to do with it being the least scary room. I guess it's not as haunted as the other ones. The other room is named after H.H. Holmes. He was America's first known serial killer. I just watched a documentary on that guy.
Interesting.
H.H. Holmes?
H.H. Holmes. Yep.
Huh.
Another room is named after Elizabeth Bathory. She was actually an Hungarian countess who tortured and killed more than 600 girls.
Jeez.
And used their blood in hopes of conserving her own youth and keeping her young.
Wow.
And
Crazy.
Nice. The last room is named Black Anus. It's not anus, Annis. It's A-N-N-I.
Thanks for clarifying.
Well, I didn't want you guys to change it.
You didn't want us going there, did you?
I wanted to squelch it, but maybe I drew more attention to it.
I think
But
you
anyway, I guess the black and this is an old folklore ghost creature.
Okay.
See? This hotel is located 46 miles southwest of Colorado Springs, and during the gold rush, the Monarch played host to having like what they call corrupt parties.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and hosted a lot of international travelers. Like I said earlier, it was rebuilt after a major fire in 1899, but ghostly occurrences have been reported ever since. The former saloon is said to be haunted by a miner who died there in a gunfight. Those working in the hotel bar after hours have reported strange sights that they couldn't explain. In recent years, various parties have awoken in the middle of the night to hear a woman laughing and the sounds of men shouting at each other.
Wow.
The current owner, his name is Adam Zimmerly. He's owned it since 2018, but he is a creative entrepreneur who plans to hold events there featuring like burlesque, circus performers, and even whatever unconventional weddings who want to be there. It's got a gothic vibe, so the pictures of actually the Tesla room is really, really gorgeous.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it is pretty. But, you know, it hasn't been open for long. You can currently book the Elizabeth Bathory room or the Nikola Tesla room, which starts at $64 a night on Airbnb.
That's cheap.
That's not too bad.
No.
That's a good deal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think so. And I would totally go there.
Heck yeah.
And that is dredging up the news.
Awesome. Interesting. That one was interesting.
Victor, Colorado.
Victor, Colorado. That'd be darn.
$64 a night.
I mean, come on.
Scott.
$64
Yeah,
a night.
I can hear you.
That's cheap. I mean, good Lord. You can't stay at a Motel 6 for that. You could stay at a historical
I was gonna say,
place.
not too often.
No more motels.
That was a Super 8.
Oh, that was a super great, is what that was? The one-
Super 8.
Right, yeah.
Super great.
Super great is what it wasn't. Good God. They hornswoggled us, is what they did. Newly remodeled.
Oh, man.
Convenient location.
Convenient for them.
Yeah, it was. It might have been newly remodeled, too, for them, but oh, goodness. Never
The
again.
smell of mold and mildew.
Yeah. Flourishes throughout the room.
Maybe it was that fungus that grows on gold.
I don't know. What was it?
Maybe it was the fungus that grows
It
on
might
gold.
have been. It was some kind of fungus growing in that room we was in. Like, good Lord, I'll never stay there again. I don't think I've been right since. You know? I think it did something to us. Gave us the mold. Oh, God. Jesus. So what else we got happening?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anything? Anybody else got anything? Scott?
Just a reminder.
Draw me a name, Kathleen, for that trap
there
hat.
you go.
I'm drawing the name.
That's right.
And remember, if you don't want it, just put it in the chat room, re-give or whatever, and we'll draw another name. There's plenty. You know what? Still like it or love it.
What are you giving away again,
It's our
Scott?
present.
Scott, what are you giving away again?
It's a job. I got two hats. Tonight is going to be the mega hat, and then the other one next week, I think it's the 2020 hat.
Okay.
So it's
like it.
one name tonight?
If they don't want it, I'll take it.
Yeah, one name tonight,
One name.
and that's going to be for the mega hat.
We doing it same as always? 1 minute?
Yeah,
30
I'll
seconds?
do the randomizer.
Okay.
Sound like our team D2.
Let me get my timer up. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
so,
let me get my timer. Hang on.
Okay.
This is going to be...
All right, ready?
No, not yet. Sorry, I'm not functioning as well as normal.
If you hold on any longer, we got to redraw a name.
One
He's
minute.
got a hurt shoulder.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Go for it.
The name is Razor.
Razor.
1-3.
1-3.
Razor 1-3, and he wants this.
Razor.
Oh, he said Jeopardy.
No, he didn't say Jeopardy. He said Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. Oh, Razor wants Jeopardy. Jeopardy. Then he must have it.
You want to do the
No.
Razor requested it. And that is Jeopardy.
He doesn't get the hat.
But does Ray want the hat?
What's the hat?
Ray, do you want the hat?
He said he can't spell.
I
but he
think
doesn't want the hat.
I think that means he wants the hat.
All right.
Cool. What's L-O-O-L? L-O-O-L.
I think we confused him.
I think that means heck yes, I want that hat.
I don't know. Is that yes or no? I'm confused.
I think it means
All right, if
I
you
can't-
say yes or no, we're moving on and picking a new name.
he said send it to
Wait,
Bob.
he said send it to Bob Drake.
He donated it to Bob Drake.
Okay. That's
was really
cool.
nice.
That is cool. There you go. Awesome. Way to go, Ray. So that'll be going to Bob Drake. Bob, you have to send us your address, and we'll get that.
Yeah, do me a
Swifty.
favor. Send that to Shad, because I don't have the internet or anything right now. So send
What
it
do
to
I
Shad.
gotta
And all you got to do, Shad, is just text it to me.
Send it to Shad. Shad will text it to Scott. Scott will lose it. Shad will save it. Shad will have to send it to Scott again.
No, because I had a plan. I had a plan for these giveaways before I left. I left them with Lisa. I said, well, I'll send you an address. You send this one first, and then they'll send this one the second week. She's like, okay, I got it.
See,
Oh.
you forgot a step in all that forgetting and misplacing and
Yeah.
Chad having it.
Yeah.
And then, Bob's still waiting on his hat.
Wrong address. You know, the
2 months later,
Like I said, I'll
still waiting on it.
well, Shad, like I said, you can get it through the message there on the chat room, and then just text it to me, and then I'll take care of it from there.
Cool.
What if I don't want to?
Well, then I'll have him send it to Kathleen, I reckon, or Tim, or we'll do something like that.
Bob will send
And
it.
we'll do your job.
Bob will send it to us all, I'm sure, to get that fine hat. Thank you, Scott. That's pretty cool.
And like I said, that was from Jack Schaefer from the Black Canyon City Campground, which I camp in every year when I'm there in the gold season.
All right. Pretty cool. Well, thank you, Jack. And don't forget, Sunday night, Shannon Poe will be here. Can't forget about that. Shannon Poe from Amro will be joining us.
Oh,
What's going on with Jim? Ain't heard from Jim in a long time. He busy, or what?
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been pretty busy with work and his house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we haven't seen him
yeah,
on. or-
they've been doing quite a bit, but I think last time I seen him was at the Gold Show.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
see him in Alaska.
Right, 'cause I haven't seen him on the site or nothing in a while, so just was wondering what. I figured he was busy, but I didn't know. I knew he was working on his house, but don't know. All right, cool. Well, as long as everybody's okay, and I think that's it. So don't forget, if anybody's interested in that new Cronie Club hats, let me know, and don't forget.
Are you going to post a picture of what they look like?
Yes,
or what?
I will. As soon as I get them,
Cool.
I will. I promise. Promise to do that. And let's see. What am I forgetting, Chad? Sunday night, 7:30. Be here. We'll be here. And
Good night, gold diggers. Have a golden night.
And Dan?
I
Great
think
golden
that's
day.
it. And
I don't-
then, yes, and then we're out of here. Kathleen, take us out of here.
Take care, prospectors.
Good night, Golden family.
That was
Be sure
great.
to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.